Hello everybody, I'm a simple gamer and welcome to Fire Emblem Awakening. Okay, you might be wondering, what is this? Why is this not chapter 1 or like the intro? Paralogue 4. Okay, honestly I wasn't planning to make any videos about Awakening since this is actually my first time playing through it. And like the crazy person I am, I started Awakening on Lunatic. I wanted to see how hard this game actually was since I did read about how hard it was and all that. Not an Iron Man since this is my first time, but I wanted a challenge from Lunatic. And honestly, so far, it's actually been quite fun and challenging at the same time. Rather than just Fire Emblem, this is more like Puzzle Emblem with how hard it was since you did need to use certain units, Frederick, in order to get through a lot of chapters. And then like even after, when I trained some of my units up, it's still kind of hard as you do get squished from a lot of different positions. This map is actually the one that made me want to make a video about it, praising Awakening Lunatic. Okay, I guess before I start I should still show off my squad. Level 17 Chrom. Oh, before that, I guess I should say that like Paralogue 4 unlocks after chapter 9. So there were also like Paralogues 1 to 3 that unlocked before, and then I completed them. So I guess I kind of did like 12 maps. And this is how I got the units I do have. Got Chrom, level 17. Lissa, level 16 because healing, free EXP. Frederick is level 9. I can't tell if that's higher or not for like the Frederick this far in the game, but he has been carrying me, and since I didn't really look, I can't tell if these stats are good or not. Same with the rest of the squad since this is my first time playing and all that. Lissa, Chrom, Solly I used a little bit. Well, I used her on the maps, but since I was feeding kills to Chrom, Lissa, and someone just below Solly, all the rest of my units haven't been getting too much EXP. Sumiya is a little bit higher level since I have been trying to feed her kills. Lanku, same as Solly, used all the maps, but couldn't really find too many kills for him. Varion, Noe I just got recently, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. Darja and Libra joined last map. They just joined, but I am feeling them because of their high levels. The rest are basically scrubs that I haven't really trained off. Gregor is pretty good, but I just don't feel like using him. Maribel is second healer, which I use for some maps, but I have been focusing EXP on Lissa. Mario got a couple kills. Gaius, nope. Totally go bench him after now since I do see a new unit here that I can get who can also open locks, so yeah. I see that lockpick. Miss Anna. Hopefully this isn't a spoiler or anything. Yeah, it might be, since this is Paralogue 4. And the one and only Robin. Level 5 promoted. Plus defense minus skill. But that defense actually so good. Plus defense I do believe is what got him through the early game and how I could feed him so many kills. Since like Robin and Chrom are like the only ones who can survive 2 hits from the enemies very early game. Especially with that plus defense for Robin. Even though his HP is low, he could survive hits since there weren't that many magic enemies. And his 1-2 range basically ensured that he could also counter whatever mages there were, plus any archers, and javelin users of course. Unlike Chrom, who stuck to swords. So even though Chrom did tank and I did give him kills, Robin got most of it, especially with his skill, which gave him plus 50% EXP when he's paired with someone. Which was actually mostly Solly in the early game. That's kind of why she is low level, since she did have to carry Robin a little bit, give him more speed, defense, actually all the stats. Speaking of Robin, no water trick, which I have heard of, but I didn't want to do it for my first run. Still got him pretty high level because of that skill. Since I didn't record anything else, I can't really show how I got him here. But basically, very early, Frederick tank everything, and then I fed Crom and ramen kills where I could. And then I let everyone else chip when I had a chance. It was actually very fun figuring out like what is the best way to get through the maps, like safely, without just giving everything to Frederick and then giving kills and EXP to others when possible. Of course, in a lot of cases, Frederick did have to like finish off a lot of them, but when I could, I made basically a priority list as to who to give EXP to, because EXP was, I do believe, very valuable, especially when you can give it to people. And in this game, I think the best way to tackle the early game is to just feed a couple units all the kills, so that they can also carry after, and then they can feed kills to the others, which I have been doing. Because after Robin was done, I gave more to Crom, and then since Crom is almost level 20, I then switched to Sumiya, who's a couple of levels higher than the rest. Once again, excluding Libra and Darja since they joined at this level. And then the rest just got what came to them. All I can say was really fun trying to think about unit placements, unit weapons, damage, thresholds, and then just trying to prevent people from dying while also feeding them kills. Okay, now the reason why I'm showing this map, because for now it looks pretty hopeless, doesn't it? So many enemies, and most of my units are spread out, and as I said, I only gave treatment to this, like special treatment to a couple of them. So how am I supposed to tackle this? Well, I haven't actually beaten this map yet, but I have gotten a pretty good, how do you call it, strategy, I believe, in order to get through this fairly safely. There is a little bit of crit involved, but when is there no crit for Awakening early game from what I've seen? Since there's always like that, what, 1-2% chance? Unless of course you do that pair up where you actually eliminate a lot of the crit, but since like Darja and Libra just joined, they don't really have any crit avoid supports that I can use. Okay, looking at this, immediate thought is to probably just, I don't know, just eliminate everyone you can, or retreat to one side. But that won't work considering how many units there are out here. So for now I have Frederick, who can actually solo this entire left side, so that's taken care of. And then the middle, like, look at these stats, 20, 13, 14 speed, 20, and then their attacks like on the top right, 35, 28, 25, 28, 27, and then most of my guys' defense are like solo, and their HP, and their speed, like Nelly, 7 speed, 14 defense is pretty high, but like Varion, 2 shot by most of the things, with 22 HP, same with Darja. And then Sully as well. But of course, completing this map depends on what units you have currently, if you have units strong enough to do that, which I do. Because as I said, I train my Crom, I train my Robin, train my, Frederick kind of train themselves, and I train my Sumiya. And then Libra for unit last time, so definitely gonna use him with his high stats, and then Darja with her kind of high stats as well. Okay. Just gotta fight here. I'll skip this, since I didn't show the intro to this map either, so we'll skip that. If you leave Anna here, she does die, so got rescue staff on my Lisa. 2 uses, so I've already used 3. Because I trained her help, she does have the magic to actually rescue Anna from this spot. But I don't want her here, which could be, well, I'm not like 100% sure about the rescue space priority, but I can just close up the spot and then make sure that Lissa goes here, rescues Anna, and then she can go up here, which will help me a little bit later. But first, I do have to gotta pair up Solly and Robin. I want that because right now, my Robin has 21 speed. I think that's pretty good for a level 5 Grandmaster, I can't tell. Even if you screw, this is enough for my needs. Because I use Solly and Robin quite a bunch, they have that A support, which pairs up, gives him 20, well, plus 4 speed, which is 25. Because of all that training I did between these two, that's actually just enough to double the Myrmidon here. And with his 22 magic and that speed, he can double the Myrmidon, and with that 5 res, I can one-shot him. Which I will do after. That takes care of this guy. And then if I take care of these two, then the middle area is basically secure. Because these guys can't attack over here. Well, past this line. And then I'll use Frederick as bait so that they don't come too far right. Over here, if I just move everyone left, this door is here to block these guys from coming over, and then these guys have to go around. So, all I have to do is just get these guys out of the way, as long as I clear out the middle, which I can with my Robin, the newly recruited Libra, and then Sumiya, who I trained a little bit more than the others. So much stuff going on, I know. But this is just like the planning for one chapter that I had to do. The first turns of most chapters is basically, for me, kind of trial and error to see what works, and then like what gives me the best possible combination in order to beat the map. Because after turn 1, it's not too bad. But of course, like for some of the maps, there's like later turns where you do have to plan for them, but as long as you move carefully and train certain units, you should be fine, even if it's not exactly Robin. Since you do have Frederick, all you really need is like 2 or 3 units to help carry after you train them. And then they can carry the rest of the units with how strong the enemies are in this game. Where 2-shotting by them is the thing. Okay, where I left off, the newly recruited Libra has 14 speed. This Axe guy also has 14 speed, so just gotta give him a pair up that gets plus 5. For me, that'll be Lonku, since he has a Myrmidon. And then when you pair up, gives those stats on the screen. And with that, I can one-shot him. Well, I guess one round him. I might take a counter, but that's fine. I'm using Killer Axe to hope for a crit. Let's see if this crits or not. Nope, it does not. Lonku gets a hit or whatever. Ooh, a nice dodge, but that wasn't necessary. Thing is, even if I keep saying she, but it is a he. Even if he did get hit, he was fine, since even if one of these two attacks her, she'll be fine. Because of how the damage worked. The other guy did like, what, 23 to drop into 17, and then the mage will move first. For my trial and error, the mage will move and not the archer, and if the mage moves, it would drop Lever to like 1 HP. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I gotta move Solly first and let her pair up. Because Lisa's supposed to take this spot and then rescue for me. If I did do that, then Solly wouldn't have been able to pair up with Robin. Now, I can either move Darj, well, Darj I can't make it, but I have to use Virion, put him here. What I want, in this space, Virion cannot get attacked by anyone, as long as I pop up this space. The 2 range units can only attack here and here. And with that, I can start rescuing Anna. Like so. Lisa needs about 14 magic to be able to rescue from there. But since I've been using her to heal all this time, she does have it. I guess the rescue staff also gives magic, which helps. But you don't need it, my 16. This is 16. You know, once again, I can't quite tell if that's the average or not for a level 16 Lissa. But that's enough for me. So now I rescue. And over here. Level up for Lissa. Let's see it. Strength, luck, and defense. I do like the defense and the HP, which she has been getting a lot, but no magic makes you a little bit sad with speed. But I guess her levels have been pretty good so far, I think. I can't tell. But yeah, now that she's here, I can recruit her with Chrom. I'm gonna skip this also to not spoil anything, and I've seen this before. And now since he can talk and pair up, I will do just that. Now with that out of the way, this is my Anna, safe and sound, now trapped over here. And now she and Chrom can actually just block this spot here. Like if I rescue the Anna and then Anna like end up here, I'll have to talk to Anna or Chrom like down here or something. And then I wouldn't really have anyone to block the spot. Well actually no, I can probably just move Anna over, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but I just thought it was smart, being able to manipulate the rescue up here. Either way, doesn't really matter. And now I can combine. I actually don't really need this chip, but I do this mainly for the EXP. Just switch over, attack here, 12 damage, 13 crit. Doesn't really matter if it's or not. This might change whether I attack with Chrom or not. Okay, that missed. That means my Chrom is not attacking. So I just switch over, 15 damage, calculate the next 127. My Chrom has 8 res. So 8, 27, 19 damage. Attack there. He is safe from death. The archer has 28 attack, but Chrom has more defense, so that doesn't really matter. Either way, just gonna switch over, get some EXP on Chrom because Anna is promoted. So Chrom will get more EXP, and I do want him to promote soon, even though I don't have a Master Seal. Now I come over here. Before that, just gotta trade. Like so, hand axe, in case they do attack Libra, cover that base. And then even if they attack Chrom, can't do anything about that. I can kill the wind, but use the fire since the wind is effective against air units. That attack doesn't matter, but it is free EXP for Solly. Even though Robin's promoted, still got that 23 EXP from the effect. Like that EXP gain from being Paralogue. Decent level up. Got the speed, magic. No defense, even though he has plus defense, but honestly right now I'd rather take the res. And now with Sumiya, I can attack the mage. I could guarantee this with Superior Lance. No, this is a higher hit. So if I miss this, I'm actually screwed. But since this is turn 1, I can just restart. And 90% is parity accurate. Something I am real willing to bet on. Attack there. Get a level up. Hopefully a good one. That's so good. Thank you. No luck though, but everything else. Don't really need the magic. Got that. And now it's just gonna be Frederick here with his 19 defense plus 17 speed. I need that speed so that he won't get doubled by the Merc. Since there are two axe guys, I do use a sword here to make sure, well, trying to make sure he doesn't get hit. And then he'll also take less damage from the Myrmidon. Do I be greedy and attack the Myrmidon? I do take 8 and then 8 back. No. The safe thing is to, of course, attack the axe user. Minimize chance of getting hit. So even if Frederick does get hit by like the Myrmidon and the archer, there's a low percentage chance he'll get hit by one. Well, both of them, but even if one does connect, he won't die. So even though it would be nice to get rid of Myrmidon, I could just counter next turn and then finish him off. No, sorry, counter this turn and then finish him off the next turn. And use the tree branch that I picked off the floor somewhere, just gave it to me for some reason. Give all the bad weapons to Frederick so that he can help Chip, and then get others to kill.
I've got you.
Okay, nice. EXP for Cordelia. Not the best level up, but skill, luck, defense. HP. Actually not that bad. Could probably just finish him off, but there's actually no point in finishing the Myrmidon off, especially not when. I'd rather just switch over, since my Chrom is actually tankier than Anna at this point, funny enough. Steel Sword, no. Just gonna equip the Falchion, save weapon uses. And I don't really want to kill. And now I wait. Just gonna watch Frederick hopefully dodge everything. And chip an enemy for me. Oh, Mage attacks Chrom, which is fine. 19. Oh wait, does he die? Did I calculate that wrong? I might have. Oh well, that's fine. Usually my my dodge are hits, so I can just attack with Chrom and then kill him. And then Chrom's completely fine after. Well, let me see what happens. I could've sworn Chrom had enough to survive that. Oh no, he does. 1 HP. Okay. So I didn't calculate wrong. Nice. More EXP for Chrom. Got 2 units running from that side. Gotta be careful there as well. Okay, turn 2. Also a challenge because these guys are blocking the way while these two are coming from the left. Sorry, coming from the right, so I do gotta make it out here somehow. Check their speed, check their damage. I'm actually not used to Chrom taking so much damage. So I usually just put him here and then he tanks both the Myrmidon and the Mage. But since he tanked these two, he should be able to tank these two as well, as long as I kill this guy. 13 speed. Nope, gets doubled by him. Honestly, I might just use Robin here. Attack there. Got Libra to also maybe heal here. Or I could just retreat this way. Well, of course that does imply defeating this guy. It should be okay since my Frederick can't tank 2 more hits here. Just gotta come down here and then just hide for a little bit. This can heal. He can come attack. Don't really want to put Sumiya here because of these archers. Could also just hand X around. Takes 10 damage back, which is not bad. Now, let me try switching. 8 speed is a no-no? That 18 defense though. This guy's 28, so 10 times 2. My Noe actually survives. 2 attacks from the Myrmidon as long as he doesn't crit. But of course I got no real space to put her except for here. But of course she won't survive the attacks from up above if I do that. Oh yeah, Crom got the +1 movement because of Anna. Puzzle emblem here, but I'm not giving up since I am recording, and I do want to show off how I get through this. Just from thinking. 14 times 2, almost. Doesn't need a dual strike in order to get through that. I do have to list a physic if I have to. not-Frederick tank is definitely kind of scary. Honestly, I can probably just put Lissa right here. Since she can tank an attack. Actually, 7 defense. No, she cannot. 19. I do want to get through this turn, and then I'll probably end my video with some closing thoughts. Of course, I don't want to like just lose here because that'd be embarrassing. If I do put Robin here, my Crom is gonna have to tank a lot here, which I'm not willing to do. Which means I probably do just put someone here to block the way, which is probably my Robin. 28, 35, 13 defense, 28, 15, 35, 22. That's 37, but weapon triangle. So it should be okay. Of course I do have Libra, who can also probably tank right here. It's 19 speed, does not get doubled, but she is holding an axe. Actually, that's not that bad. Especially if I kill here and then I put Robin here with his 31 defense, 11 res with the solid support, which is very crazy. Thank goodness for that plus defense. There would just be a very little space here, but there's only one axe fighter left, so someone can definitely tank here. This way I can also just put one unit here, heal. Probably heal Sumiya. Someone will have to take an attack here, but it should be fine, especially if it's just Noe. Oh, never mind, double. 23 attack. That 10 crit is scary though. So I guess it'll be Libra and then Crom right here then. And then Dodger will attack from this space. Okay, that's fine. Let me go over here. Items Falchion. Hopefully he doesn't kill him. He does. I do have to bet on dodge though. 20 damage brings him down to 15. Exact kill. Which means I do need this tile. That means I guess Sumiya. Actually no. What the hell am I talking about? I'm just killing this guy. So why the hell am I worried about him? Yeah, if I do that, then I can just attack from this tile with my Dodger Lily. I guess I'm just used to targeting the Myrmidon. Get rid of him so that Frederick is not in danger, but right now he's not in danger. Because these two only do 8, he has 20 health. He's completely fine. So now finish him off. Hopefully Frederick doesn't dual strike the Myrmidon, so that someone can go over and kill him. Which I'm thinking is probably Sumiya, as long as I stay out of this archer's range and this archer's range this turn with her. So now I put Crom here, should be completely safe because of that. Just gonna wait. Not gonna switch to Anna because I do want the Crom. Get that extra speed in. Heal right here. Use that last heal, I guess. Like so. There is a thief targeting the treasure chest up here, but for now, I'm just worrying about my units down here. I could just finish everything with Frederick and Robin, but once again, I do want to feed the other units kills when I can. Between Noe, Darja, and Varion, I might actually want to kill on Varion. But I am particular towards my mana keys, so too bad about that. Gonna attack with Noe. And if she doesn't kill, then I'll have to think of something else. Because with 12 defense, 40 HP, 35, 12, 23, down. Okay, yeah, she definitely dies. Sorry, he. I always say she, but it's a he. That's my bad. I do want to be able to heal Sumiya, so I'll probably go here, trade for staff, heal Sumiya, and then move Varion a little bit further back. I do gotta see if this hits though. 74% versus 73 versus 67. Okay, let me try Noe. Attack right here. And even if like all my attacks miss, this is just turn 2, so I can just restart. And now, with that out of the way, I can put Robin here, and that will block all the units here, and then they'll attack from 2 range as well. He survives most attacks. The 2 mages are going to do a lot of damage to him. But he should be fine, especially if he hopefully dodges, because 37% is kind of low. So let me do that. Pray that he dodges at least 1 attack, which is very likely.
Save some for me.
Or I could kill by giving Sully a stronger sword. Oh well, that got the job done. Weapon level C, for whatever reason. Move Sumiya right here. Gotta wait. And, I forgot the healing. I was supposed to try a heal from this, let me see if I have anything else in the convoy. I don't think I do. Oh, no, I do. Nice. Good thing I kept a couple. Rather than the heal, I guess I'd rather take the mend. And then mend, right here. Free healing EXP. This is why this is good. Because she doesn't really compete with other units for EXP in combat. She just does what she does with the healing and still gets all these levels and all these extra stats. Now Varion can go basically wherever he wants that's not in range. So I guess I'll probably put him here and then see what happens. Turn number 2.
I'm right here.
Got the 0 damage short axe. And that's more EXPs from Sully. I am using the bronze sword, but that is kind of worth it in order to get EXP. The Myrmidon attacking is kind of pointless. That's 0 damage. It could be said that Robin is stealing a lot of EXP. But not really. There were so many units that my other units couldn't actually deal with them, like by themselves. Oh, nice pair defense.
Go for it.
Goodbye, archer. I am wasting a lot of fires, but I do have a lot of money to buy stuff with.
Right.
Well, I say a lot, but I only have like, what, 3k left? 16 damage, but that 37 hit. Ignis does not one-shot. Oh, now Sully doesn't want to attack. I see. Do that. Level 7. More magic. Everything but strength and HP. Okay. Still not bad. Actually, what am I saying? That's so good. 23 damage. Oh, forgot to change the hand axe. That's okay. And now, right side should be completely safe. Because only target for that Myrmidon is like Clown. Does that? Oh, thanks, Anna.
Thanks.
Well, kinda not. I'd rather give the kills to someone else now. Since I am kinda free. Oh, nice. Another pair of defense.
Pathetic.
So in total, Sully kinda get like plus, what, 15 EXP there? That she otherwise wouldn't have gotten. Okay. And now, with so few enemies left down here, I can actually just feed the kills to my other units now. Yeah, like, Varion could attack. Nope. Kinda don't want to do that though. Because of that bad aim. If I do that, I do need like a backup plan. Like, Sumiya coming and attacking. And it also kind of predicated on the fact that Frederick will have to kill this guy in like two shots. Which I do need my Silver Lance for. Oh no, Iron Sword's good enough. Good thing I could put it on him and not just his bad weapons. At the very least, one medium weapon and one strong weapon is all Frederick needs. This archer, I'm not gonna fight with Robin, I'm gonna fight with someone else. Because I should do this first. Show off this last turn. About how I play, and hopefully that'll give you hints about how to approach, I guess, not just Awakening Lunatic, but most Fire Emblem games, maybe. At the very least, one strategy to do it. Attack here.
I'll keep you safe.
Get rid of him. That's done. Level for Frederick, level 10. More defense is good, but I would like strength. But more speed is definitely good though. 14 speed Frederick. I could probably maximize by attacking here as well, since I do have a Noe. Just pair them up, and actually, the best way is probably just give Sully to Varian, since I don't need my Robin to attack here. Even though I would like Robin to go forward in order to stop this thief from stealing my stuff. But oh well. Sumiya can probably also get this kill. Well, since Sumiya is one of my priority, I should try to give her the kills first. And then if this doesn't hit, oh well. I'll just give it to someone else. Do that. And it hits, so I don't have to worry about hitting him anymore. Plus 30 XP. Down here. Honestly, Longcus probably deserves this kill. But I guess first I attack with Variant. Actually, no. Check this guy's range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can attack up to here, so I want to attack from back here. I could maybe also bait him with Variant, but I don't trust Variant's luck to not get crit. Unless if there's like a solid support, of course. But once again, I do want to run a Crom up here. That is not bad. But I do think I want Lista to get this. Oh, I can actually attack here too. That's guaranteed 16. Blessed bow, I'm not gonna waste, just gonna use the bronze bow and then finish off with Longku. Let me do that. Attack there, that's how you get the chippy XP, plus 11 free XP. Which I do when I do have the chance and attack with the Iron Sword for the kill. Oh, nice crit. Oh, that's a lot of EXP. 40. Level 8. No strength, but defense, res, and speed. That is better. B swords, and now switch over. 13, 24, and then attack with Noe. 16, 29. Not enough. But Sully is not in any danger to get killed here. That doesn't really matter too much. She gets +6 speed, which is not enough to double. 1 off, since the speed threshold is 5. And I don't really want to kill with my Robin, who's level 7, got 2 levels from all that. Kinda crazy. I have been trying to raise Lissa and Robin's support, since I do want them as support, because I'm biased like that. Let me heal here, get that 1 HP. Very slow support building though. Throwing these two up, they're still at C, but I'll get there eventually. Hopefully. Especially when Lissa promotes, and then she can actually fight with Robin. And then I'll have, maybe not Libra, but someone else to heal for me. 13, 10, oh. This guy actually doesn't crit my Noe, strangely enough. Nope, I want to switch over, get some EXPs for Sully, Bronze Sword, Bronze Lance. I guess I'll use the Bronze Lance.
Let's do it.
Tap here, okay, it's her kill. No EXP for Noe, but that's fine. This way, after switching to Sully, I do also have like the range to like go further than just with Robin. Which is a thing why you probably want to pair your strongest units with flying units. I mean, Lonku's +5 speed is very good, but being able to have the option to fly further with your Pegasus Knights for like a turn is very nice. Which is why I don't hate male Robin. I think I actually like male Robin more than female Robin, even though I just started playing the game. But the supports go higher with the females. Pegasus Knights versus the Lonku, who is ground locked and 5 move versus 7 move flying. With the 2 female Pegasus Knights. There's also, of course, Frederick, who you could also pair with female Robin. But I think you want Frederick and Robin to be separate, so that they can both gain EXP. And now I can separate since I'm safe here. Actually, I guess I should check ranges like so. Just run up. Oh, forgot to separate, my bad. Separate right there. Everyone's moved further up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here now. I just want to show my, I guess, how I tackle this map with all the available units I had, how many enemy units there were, and then trial and error to see what works. Like what areas need to be tackled and what areas can be left to like the next couple turns to both keep my units alive while feeding them EXP. Since in many of the maps so far, there are way too many units that are coming at you for you to handle if you don't take care of a lot of them in like 1 or 2 turns. Like initially it's Frederick. You just need him to like go up, deal with a bunch of enemies, and then whoever's left, you can hopefully like feed to your other units while Frederick goes to another area that needs him. After I train up my Robin, he does the same thing. Frederick takes one side, Robin takes the other, takes care of all the extra units that the other ones can't handle, and then they feed whatever is left to my rest of my units. And so the circle continues. Chrom is gonna do the same thing after he promotes. Sumi is gonna do the same thing after she promotes. And then all of my other units that I might not replace with the newer recruits. Yeah. And then they can just keep feeding each of your units until hopefully I get to late game. I'm not sure the strategy will keep working, but so far it's not. I mean, it's working for me. And I just want to say that. I guess I want to end things off with probably the title of my video, which is you probably want to play Awakening Lunatic blind. If you're a veteran Fire Emblem player, it's so much fun trying to figure out how to tackle the early maps, how to feed kills to your lower units. You might have to restart a bit, but as long as you're not Iron Manning, you'll definitely have fun trying to like do the puzzle emblem. And then just trying to beat the maps that way. Of course you could just get Frederick to do everything, but honestly without my like promoted Robin, I wouldn't have been able to do probably chapter 6. Wait, or earlier. It's that map where you have to protect Emblem in the throne room, since the units are coming from both sides. So you do need at least one good unit on the other side that Frederick can't get to in order to hold off the enemies. Which was my Robin, who could actually like two-shot even the mages. So I don't know if he's blessed, but I think all he needs is a good pair-up. And then his natural EXP gains plus level up should be able to carry him. But yeah, if you can, play Fire Emblem Awakening Lunatic first try blind. So much fun. Learning the pair-up system did take a little bit, but I think it's worth it, especially if you're not scared to restart a couple times in order to beat the maps. I will say, I really dislike ambush spawns without a turn wheel, but that is a small price to pay when the restart is so quick, and like I don't know, like the map design is so good, where the enemies just keep coming at you, and then you just have to like fend them off and then counterattack once you're done defending, which feels so good. Like, definitely feels like Lunatic, where the enemy has the advantage, but then you do have the resources in order to fight back. And then when you do fight back, you basically just push all the way to the end and then get that victory while getting stronger units along the way, which might be my favorite part of Fire Emblem. Okay, once again, in conclusion, Awakening early game, super fun, super hard. If you don't like puzzles, I'm sorry. Then it might not be as fun for you. But try it blind if you can. If you can't, then still go into it while, I don't know, trying my strategy. I think you'll like it. It might be a bit harder not using Robin without the EXP gains plus the 1-2 range. But I think most of the units should have pretty good growths from what I've seen so far, so it shouldn't be hard to at least train one of them up in order to not carry, but like, well, no, I guess carry is the right word. Carry you through the game, at the very least until you get better units or other units trained up. But this might change as I play until the late game, but this map, the first couple turns where I had to deal with so many enemies with the units I had, I don't know, just so fun that made me compelled me to make a video to praise how fun this was. Like Awakening Lunatic early game. I don't know. I read somewhere that female Robin is better, but I like male Robin. Ah, whatever. I also just want to get that out there. Okay then, rambled enough already, so I apologize for that. If I had the script, this would probably be a little bit more organized and succinct. But like most of my other videos, I just want to show how I do things so that it might help you also get through some challenging areas. And I don't know, have some more fun. Okay, that's gonna be it for this one, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.